In the previous section, we have seen Flex Basis, and now in this section, we are going to create a mini project using Flex Basis. Although we can achieve the same thing using different properties of Flexbox, but since we are focusing on Flex Basis, that's why we are going to achieve this using Flex Basis only. And if I show you this in Inspect, you can see this is fully responsive as well. Alright, so now we are in the project file, and we are in this HTML, and now we will create the layout first. The first thing we need is this heading, so I'm going to create here an H1 for that, and let's write here pricing. And for all these cards, I'm going to create here a container. Let's create here a container, and we are going to create here a plan div, and in this div we are going to write all this content. So this is a standard monthly plan, and this dollar, so let's type here H3 and standard. Let's use here BR tag, and we will spend this monthly plan. And the last thing we need is this price tag. So let's write here $20. You can see here we have this 3 times, so I'm going to copy this plan and we will paste it 3 times. Let's change the text here, popular, and let's increase the price a little bit, $30. And in this one, this will be our premium section, and we will increase the price tag over here to $50. Okay, so our mockup is ready, and now we will create the CSS for this. So let's come over here. Let's style our body first. In our body section, I'm going to give here a background of Alice blue, and now you can see this is how our page look like. And now we will select our H1, and we will set here a margin of 4 rem from top and bottom, and left and right will be 0. And also we want text align to be in the center, so it is in the center. Okay, so now we will select this container. So let's come over here and select this container, and let me set here a border first, 1 pixel solid black, and now let's set a max width to be 800 pixel only. And we will set here a margin 0 and auto from left and right, so it is in the center now. And now let's set the display to flex. You can see it is coming one by one. We will create here a gap of 2 rem. Now we have it. Okay, and now let's come here to our plan section, and let's set a background of white and padding to be 1 rem and 2 rem from left and right. Let's set a border radius as well, 0.4 rem, and also a box shadow 0, 1 rem 0, gray color. And now we will decrease the opacity a little bit to make our shadow natural. And now you can see our container width is 800 pixel, but we want our plan div to occupy all the remaining space. We can achieve this using flex grow as well. If I set flex grow to 1, so now you can see it is taking all the remaining width, but we are not going to use flex grow. We will use here flex basis. Okay, since we have 3 div here, if I divide 100 by 3, then we'll get to something like 33 point something like that. Okay, so I am going to put here 33%, and now it should occupy all the remaining width. And now you can see it is occupying all the remaining width. And now let's convert this also in display to flex, and flex direction will be in column. And now let's create here a gap of 2 rem. Alright, so this is what we needed to do. And now we will select our H3, and let's increase the font size a little bit. Let's go with 2 rem. And now we will select our span element, and let's write here, let's set the font weight to normal, and also the font size to be 1 rem only. And now you can see there is too much space over here, so I'm going to set this to display, and we will set it to block, so it will now work like a block level element. And also we want to change the style of this font, so italic, I think it is looking good. And also we want to change the color of this one. Let's go with the 333. All right, and now we will target this price tag. We will select our P element, and let's increase the font size. Let's say 2 rem, and font weight to be 900, and let's increase it a little bit more. Let's say 2.5 rem. I think it is looking good. And now let's remove the border from our container. So this is looking something like this. Okay, and in this one we want to change the background color. So I'm going to put here a class of highlight. So let's give here a highlight class, and now let's come over here and we will select this highlight and we will change the background color of that one. So I have copied this color from here, and now we will set the color of the text to be white, and also we will change the color of the span element as well. Let's set it to white. So now I think we are done with our styling, and now we'll make it responsive. Okay, and also let me change this h1 color and let's change it to this color. Alright, so now we are done with our styling, and now we have to make it responsive. If you come over here, then you can see it is not responsive, and we will write some media queries for this. Okay, so now we will create the media screen over here. Let's write here media screen, and we will set here max width to be 700, and let's go with 50 pixel. We will set our container to FlexWrap, so it will come one by one. And the other thing we want to do in our plan div, to change the flex basis width, let's go with 33% again. So now if you come here in inspect, now you can see it is coming one by one. And now we want to center everything here, so we will use justify content to center, and also we will use align items and we will center this div. And now let's come over here again. If I show you this, then you can see it is coming up like this. Okay, at some point again, if you want to change the media screen, then you can do that as well. Let's create another media screen at max width 660 pixel, max width 660 pixel, and let's change our plan and flex basis will be, let's go with 50% now. And now if you come over here again, and if I go below 660, then you can see it is taking the 50% of the viewport weight. So that was all about flex basis. You can build a pricing like this, or you can create better than this using flex basis only. So that's it for this section, and I'll see you in the next one.